So let's go ahead and sit comfortably. Close your eyes and begin to let go of other times, other places. Be here in this moment. Bring your attention to yourself. Notice your body. How each part of your body feels. From your head all the way down to your toes. Begin to let go of any tightness or tension you feel. Let your muscles soften. Let your muscles begin to relax while keeping your back and neck straight. Notice your body breathing. Feel each breath out and each breath in. Feel the air flowing through your nose. Feel it as it flows out and as it flows in. And then slowly open your eyes. And let's do the face exercises. Lift your eyebrows all the way up and let them relax. Lift them up and relax them. And again, lift them up and relax them. And then the mouth stretch. Bare your teeth and relax. Again, bare your teeth and relax. One more time. Bare your teeth and relax. And then the prune face, pucker or tighten your whole face. Let your face relax. Again, tighten or pucker your whole face. Try to tighten all the muscles in your face. Let your face relax. And one more time, tighten or pucker and relax. And then let's do the face massage. So start at the top and center of your forehead and use little circles to massage across. And when you get out to the sides of your forehead, bring your hands back to the center a little farther down, massage across. Just keep coming down your face this way. As you're massaging, noticing how each part of your face feels. Remember to massage your mouth and lips when you get down to that point as you go across. At the bottom of your face, massage your chin, up along your jaw. And when you finish with that, use your thumbs underneath your chin and slide them along the underside of your jawbone. And then use your thumbs and index fingers around your eyebrows, smoothing out that area. And then use your index fingers underneath your eyes and smooth out along that bone underneath your eyes. When you finish, close your eyes for a moment. Notice how your face feels. And then let's stretch our arms out to the sides, all the way out through your fingertips. Bring your arms overhead and stretch upward. Clasp your hands, turn your palms up, stretch all the way up, and tilt your head and gaze upward. And then release your hands, lean from your hips forward and all the way down. Let your upper body just relax and hang down. And then look up with your head. Curl your neck up, come back up and place your hands behind you. Arch your back, let your head drop back. Come back up, twist to one side. And then untwist and twist to the other side. Untwist, stretch your arms forward, bend your wrists back and forth. And then let's do the wrist rotations in opposite directions. And change directions. And then come to a stop. Let your arms come down. Make a fist. Stretch your fingers wide apart. Make a fist. Stretch your fingers out. Again, make a fist. Stretch your fingers out. Let your hands relax. Let's go ahead and stand up. And we'll start by standing comfortably. Just bring your arms up and stretch all the way out to the sides. Bring your arms overhead and stretch upward. See how tall you can get with your heels still on the floor. And then let your arms come down. And let's work on our neck. Stretch your chin straight forward. Pull your chin back in. Stretch it forward. Pull back in. Again, forward and in. And then relax. And then bring your arm up and clasp your hand over your head and tilt your head to the side. And just let the weight of your hand and arm gently pull your neck. And then release that hand. Bring the other arm up. Again, Cup the hand over the head and don't pull with your muscles, but just lift the weight of your arm. Give your neck a stretch. And then bring that arm away. Turn your chin toward one of your shoulders. Bring your head back across. Chin toward the other shoulder. Come across toward the first shoulder. And back across toward the other shoulder. Bring your head to a normal position. Stretch your chin all the way up. And then bring your head down and let your head hang all the way down. And we'll do neck rotations. Roll your head all the way around on your shoulders in a relaxed way. And the next time your head comes forward, change directions. Just pay attention to how your neck feels as you're going around. And the next time your head comes forward, come to a stop. Bring your head to a normal position. And then let's work on our shoulders. We'll do the slow shoulder shrug today. So just gradually lift your shoulders all the way up. And then gradually bring your shoulders down and press them down and lift your neck. And then relax. Again, gradually bring the shoulders all the way up. And gradually bring them all the way down. And when they're down, press them down and lift your neck. And then relax. And one more time. Gradually up. Gradually back down. Press the shoulders down and lift your head and neck up. And then relax. And then let's bring our feet apart. Bring your arms up. Clasp your hands behind your head. And we'll bend from side to side. Just go back and forth from one side to the other. As if your back is along a wall. And you're keeping it along the wall while you're bending. And then the next time you come up, come to a stop and keep your hands where they're at. And we'll swing our arms from one side to the other. Just do this to the degree that works for your shoulders. The next time your hands come behind your head, come to a stop and let your arms come down. And then let's keep our feet comfortably wide apart. And we'll do the upper chest rotation. Hands halfway up your rib cage, bend where your hands are, and rotate your upper chest and upper back. And the next time you come forward, change directions. And the next time you come forward, come to a stop, straighten up, bring your hands to your waist and bend just at the waist and rotate around, bending at your waist. When you come forward, change directions. The next time you come forward, come to a stop and straighten up. And then keep your feet wide apart, clasp your hands behind your back, let your arms relax, and bend forward and down. And then we'll rotate around, bending at the hips. So swing all the way over to the side, all the way up, and all the way back, over to the other side. and down toward the floor, bending at the hips all the way around. And then the next time you come forward and down, change directions. And the next time you come forward and down, come to a stop, and just gradually straighten up. And then let's keep our feet wide apart. Bring your arms up, stretch all the way up, and start to alternately stretch upward. Begin to bend from your hips. Keep your head up, keep your back straight as you stretch forward. And eventually all the way down. And then let your whole upper body just relax and hang down. Cup one hand inside each elbow and swing your upper body from side to side. And then come to a stop and relax again. Start to swim back up. Alternately stretch your arms forward, look up with your head, straighten your back, and come up with your back straight. And when you've stretched upward, come to a stop and let your arms come down. And then let's keep our feet wide or comfortably apart, and we'll do the back bends, palms on your lower back, below your waist. Just bend all the way back and come up and go ahead 2 more times. When you're finished with those 3, bring your hands to your waist. Do 3 more back bends. This time bending from your waist up. And when you're finished with those 3, bring your hands up even higher. Do 3 more. This time just bending the upper back, upper chest and neck. And when you're finished with those, let your arms come down. Let's bring our feet wide apart again. And we'll do a standing twist. So just twist from side to side, letting your body twist loosely. And the next time you come forward, come to a stop, and let your arms come down. And then let's keep our feet wide apart. And let's do a few twisting bends. So arms up to shoulder height, twist to one side, then bend. And then stay twisted, twisted as you unbend, untwist, twist the other way, bend. Stay twisted as you come up, untwist, twist the other way, bend, and just go at your own pace. Keep your legs and knees straight. Doesn't matter whether you can reach the floor or not. And then the next time you come up, come to a stop and let your arms come down. And let's keep our feet wide apart. Bring one of your arms up, halfway up, turn your palm up, and then stretch all the way up. Bend straight to the side. Just be aware of your body while you're holding this pose. And then keep your arm close to your head as you straighten up. Let your arm come down. Bring your other arm up, turn the palm up, and stretch all the way up. Bend straight to the side. Again, just paying attention to your body. Keep your arm next to your head as you come up, and then let your arm come down. And then let's do the warrior pose with the arms overhead. If you have a line on your mat, you can use that line to line your heels up on. Otherwise, just draw an imaginary line and line both heels up on that same line, with the one foot pointing straight out to the side, the other foot at a little bit of an angle out to the side, and start with your chest forward. Remember, feet wide apart. Bring your arms up. The hand position is fold the last 3 fingers down and keep the index fingers pointing, and then turn and bend your knee. Either look straight ahead or look up at the hands above you. Again, just be aware of your body. And then unbend your knee and turn forward and let your arms come down. We'll switch to the other side. Just turn the other foot to the side. Both heels lined up. Start with your chest forward. Bring your arms up, hands into position, then turn and bend your knee. Looking up at the hands above you or forward. And then come up and turn forward and let your arms come down. Take a moment to relax your legs. Just kick up and back a few times, as high as you can, as if you're trying to kick yourself. And then let's do the front angle pose and the chest stretch. Feet together, heels just slightly apart. Clasp your hands behind your back. Pull the arms down, the shoulders back, and just bend all the way back, gradually. And then come up. Keep your head up, keep your back straight as you lean from your hips. And when you can't go down with your back straight any longer, let your back bend. Let your neck relax and let your head drop down. Just be sure to keep your legs and knees straight. Keep softening your hips, your back. Keep your hands clasped, but let your arms and shoulders relax. And be sure to relax your neck. First, just look up with your head, then lift your neck, lift your chest, straighten your upper back, and come up with your back straight. And once you're up, pull the arms down, the shoulders back. Again, bend all the way back. And then come back up. And then let's do a triangle. So grab your blocks or whatever you're using as a substitute for blocks. Again, if you've got a line on your mat, just line the one foot up on the line, the middle of the other foot on the line. So one foot pointing straight to the side, other foot pointing straight forward, just forward, back straight. Bring your arms to shoulder height, bend at the hip, and just rest your palm or fist on whatever you're using. Stretch your upper arm up, turn your head, look upward. Be aware of your body in this position. Feel all the areas that are stretching. And then to the degree that works for your body, bring that upper arm down over your head. Turn the palm toward the floor. Turn your face forward. Just let that arm stretch all the way out. Feeling the stretch from the hip all the way through that upper arm. And lift that arm back up. Lift the rest of your body up and let your arms come down. And we'll switch whatever we're using to the other side. Turn your other foot to the side. Line that heel up with the middle of the other foot. Feet wide apart. Chest forward. Back straight. Bring your arms up. Bend. Stretch your upper arm up. Turn your head, look upward. Bring that upper arm down over your head. Turn the palms down, the face forward. And feel the stretch along that upper arm and along your upper side. And then lift that arm up. Rest of your body up. And let your arms come down. And then let's take a moment to relax our legs. We'll do the side angle pose next. So again, if you've got a line your heels up on that line. If not, just imagine a line and line your heels up. Front foot straight forward, back foot turned out at a little bit of an angle. Just turn your hips toward the front foot. Clasp your hands behind your back and just gently bend all the way back. And then come up and lean from your hips. Lean from your hips. Keep your head up, keep your back straight for as long as you can. And eventually let your back bend, let your neck relax, let your head drop down. First, just look up with your head, lift your neck, straighten your upper back, and come up with your back straight. And once you're up, pull the arms down, the shoulders back. Again, just gently and gradually bend all the way back. And then come back up. And we'll switch to the other side. So turn the other foot to the side. Line the heels up with each other. Turn your hips. Clasp your hands. Pulling the arms down, shoulders back, and gently bending all the way back. And then come up. Keep your head up, keep your back straight as you lean from your hips. Eventually coming all the way down. Let your upper body just relax and hang down while keeping your legs straight. Keep softening your hips, your back, Keep your hands clasped, but let the arms and shoulders be relaxed. And then look up with your head. Curl your neck up, straighten your upper back, and come up with your back straight. And once you're up, pull the arms down and gradually bend all the way back. And then come up. And then let's do a twisting triangle. So again, if you've got a block or some other thing that you're using as a block, go ahead and grab one and feet wide apart and put whatever you're using over to one side, chest forward, back straight. When you're ready, bring your arms to shoulder height, twist and bend, and stretch your upper arm and shoulder all the way up, and turn your head, look upward. Stay twisted as you come up. Untwist, let your arms come down, and switch whatever you're using to the other side. Bring your arms up, twist and bend. Stretch your upper arm up, turn your head, look up. And then stay twisted as you come up. And once you're up, untwist, and let your arms come down. And then let's work on balance. Feet just a little bit apart from each other. Come up and down a few times on the balls of your feet. Start to come up and down as slowly and as smoothly as you can. See how slowly you can go up and how slowly you can go down. And then the next time you come down, come to a stop. And today we're going to work on the standing warrior balance pose. So you don't have to turn sideways. I'm just turning so you can see what I'm doing. But we want to start with our feet together. We're going to swing our arms back and then bend at the hips. Remember to lift one leg up as you're tipping forward. Try to keep a straight line from your head all the way down through that leg. Just hold for the length of time that works for your body. You can come up whenever you feel ready to. And then let's switch to the other side. So again, just first bring your arms back. Put your weight on the other foot. Tip from your hip. Keep your head up. Just hold for the length of time that works for you. And come back up when you're ready to come up. And then let's use some surface where you're at to do a forward bend and a back bend. So I'm going to hold on to my end table here. Just hold on to some surface and walk backwards. And as you do, bring your feet wide apart. Let your back sink down. Let your head drop down. Let your body relax into this position. And then look up with your head and come back up and step your feet together. And we'll start with a back bend. Swing your arms forward all the way up and bend all the way back. And then come up. Keep your arms next to your ears. Keep your head up and your back straight. And just bend at the hips. And on your way down, grab hold of the surface again. And then let your body relax in this position. Remember to keep your legs and knees straight. Feel the stretch through your back, your arms, your shoulders. And then release your hands and let your upper body hang all the way down. Let your back and neck stay bent as you gently uncurl back up. And then once you're up, we'll come down onto all fours on our mat. So go ahead and come down onto all fours. If you feel comfortable with the jump rope exercise, we'll do that one. Remember, that's swinging the torso around like a big jump rope. So from your shoulders to your hips, around like a jump rope. Remember, if you don't know this exercise or you can't do it very well, feel free instead to do the cat arch, where you arch your back up and let your head drop, and then let your back sink down and look up with your head. So just do one or the other. If you're doing the jump rope, then change directions. And then let's all come to a stop and lie down on your stomach on your mat. We'll start with the cobra. Hands right next to the middle of your chest along your sides, elbows up in the air, forehead on the floor. First, bring your nose, then your chin forward. Curl your head up, your neck, your upper back, and come up as high as you can without pushing up with your arms. Let your legs relax. Let your hips relax. Let your feet relax. Keep your chin thrust out as you lower your back. Keep your chin out till it touches the mat. And then curl your head under and take a moment to relax. Slide your arms along your sides. Make a loose fist with your hands. Turn the side of the fist on the floor and start with your chin on the mat. Just lift one of your legs up and keep breathing as you hold it up. Hold it up as long as feels right for you. Try to just let the muscles in that leg and in your lower back. Hold the leg up. You can bring it down when you feel ready to and switch to the other leg. Try to let the leg that's on the mat relax while you're holding the other leg up. And just continue to alternate, holding each leg up as long as feels right for your body. And then the next time your leg comes down, come to a stop. And you have a choice for the next one. We're all going to bring our feet about 1.5 feet apart from each other. And then you can either slide your hands under your thighs, or you can stretch your arms forward overhead and rest them on the floor out above your head. So either way, hands under the thighs or arms overhead, just lift both ends of your body up, head, neck, shoulders, legs, and feet. If your arms are in the forward position, And let the arms come up as well. And again, just hold for as long as works for your body. Remember, you can always come down, relax, and go back up again at any time. And then let's all come back down and relax again. And you have a choice for the next one as well. Either bring your elbows forward and rest on your elbows and just lift your chest and curl your head and neck up and back. So that's one position. Get into that one if it's the right one for you. Or you can point your fingers so they're barely touching each other. And then bring your lower arms directly under your upper arms and your forehead on the mat. And if you're doing this one, bring your nose and chin forward, curl your head, neck, and upper back up, and then push up to the degree that works for your body. Whichever position you're in, just hold for the length of time that's right for you. Let your legs and hips relax. Let your feet relax. If you're doing the extended cobra, which is the one I'm doing right now, when you come down, remember to uncurl your spine one vertebra at a time, starting at the bottom of the spine. Keep your head and neck curled up and back, and keep your chin thrust out until your chin touches the floor eventually. And then let your body relax again once you're down. And then let's push up onto all fours, and we'll do the downward dog. Start with your hands and feet about shoulder width apart. Swing your hips forward, lift your legs and hips up, and push your hips all the way up and back. And let your head drop between your arms. Keep lifting your hips and pressing your heels down. And just feel your body in this position. And then swing your hips forward. Bend your knees, drop them, and bring them together. Sit back in the bowing down position. So sit all the way back and down. And let your body relax. And then either slide your elbows close to your knees with your arms forward, or slide your arms down along your sides and turn the palms up. And continue to relax. First, just look up with your head, curl your neck up, and come back up. And then let's come up into an upright kneeling position. We'll do a simple camel pose. So arms at your sides, just bend from your hips. And then come up. And then let's do the dragon pose. So step one foot forward, lower leg at an angle, swing your hips forward and down, and rest your fingertips or fists or palms on your mat, or use a block underneath each hand. Lift your chest, curl your head and neck up and back, and continue to relax your hips and let your hips sink down. And then let's come back up. We'll switch legs. So step your other foot forward. Again, when you're ready, swing your hips forward and down. Lift your chest, curl your head and neck up and back. And keep softening the hips and thighs, letting your hips sink down. And then come back up. And then let's drop onto all fours. And we'll do the pigeon pose. Hands and knees shoulder width apart. Slide one of your knees right behind the hand on that side. And then slide the foot across under the other thigh. Slide your back leg back and down. Walk your hands back a little bit. Lift your chest and curl your head and neck up and back. Again, just keep softening your hips and thighs. And then walk your hands forward. And you can either rest on your elbows or you can let your arms come farther forward if that's comfortable for you. Let your neck relax, let your head drop down. And just let your body relax as much as possible. Look up with your head, curl your neck up, and walk your hands back up. Lift your hips and slide your leg back. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So slide your knee right behind the hand, slide the foot across under the other thigh, slide your back leg all the way back and down. Walk your hands back, lift your chest, curl your head and neck up and back. Keep softening your hips, your thighs, letting the hips sink down. Walk your hands forward and either rest on your elbows or bring your arms farther forward. Let your neck relax. Let your head drop down. Just keep relaxing. First, look up with your head, curl your neck up, walk your hands up, lift your hips, and slide your leg back. And then let's go ahead and sit down. And stretch your legs wide apart as works for you. We'll start with the easy forward stretch. Rest one arm on your leg, swing your other arm and torso all the way out to the side and then around in a big circle. And rest that arm on its leg and do the same with the other arm. And then the next time you come up, come to a stop and bring your arms to shoulder height. Swing over and down toward one foot, over and down toward the other foot. Turn your head, look back with the arm that goes behind you. And be sure to bend as much as you can at your hips. Keeping your back straight, actually, as much as possible. And the next time you come up, come to a stop and let your arms come down. And then you can either keep your legs both wide apart or you can bring your legs into a cross-legged position. Use your block if you want to. Hands on your mat. Just lift one arm up Turn the palm up, stretch all the way up. As you bend to the side, either slide the hand straight out to the side or bend your lower arm and put that arm on your block. Let your hips relax, your legs, your feet. Keep your arm close to your head as you straighten up, and then let that arm come down. Bring your other arm up, turn the palm up, stretch all the way up, and bend straight to the side. Keep softening your legs, your hips, your feet. Keep your arm next to your head as you come up, and then let your arm come down. Let's stretch our legs wide apart again, as wide apart as works for you. And then bend one of your knees and bring that foot in toward the center of your body. Start with your hands on your mat. Keep your head up, keep your back straight, and just bend or lean from the hips. As you inch your hands forward, keep leaning from your hips, keeping your back straight for as long as you can. And when you can't go down with your back straight any longer, let your back bend, let your neck relax, and let your head drop down. And keep relaxing. And then look up with your head, curl your neck up, and walk or slide your hands back up. Turn toward the leg that's straight. Slide down along that leg. You can either hold on to the leg, or if you can reach the foot or toes, hold on to them, or you can use a strap and loop it around the ball of your foot and hold on to the strap with both hands. Again, just keep softening the areas that feel tight. And then look up with your head, curl your neck up, and come back up. And let's switch legs. So that other foot out to the side, bend the other knee, start with your hands at your mat. Keep your head up, keep your back straight as you inch forward, keeping your back straight for as long as you can. And then eventually letting your back bend, letting your neck relax, and letting your head drop down. Pay attention to the areas in your body that feel tight and try to soften those areas. First, look up with your head, curl your neck up, and walk your hands back up. And then turn toward the leg that's straight, slide down along that leg, hold on to the leg or the foot, or use your strap. And again, keep relaxing the areas that feel tight. First, just look up with your head, curl your neck up, and come back up. And then let's turn sideways on our mat. So just turn sideways, and we'll start with the spinal twist. Bring one foot up over your knee, Rest the sole of the foot on the floor. Cup the hand or the elbow from the opposite side of the body around that upper knee, and bring your other arm around in a big circle. Rest your palm on the floor, straight behind the middle of your back. Turn your shoulder back. Turn your head, look over your shoulder. You can close your eyes if you want to. Again, just be aware of your body. Feel the twist along your back. Try to relax the legs as much as you can. And then let's untwist and switch to the other side. So bring your other foot up over the knee. Cup the hand around the upper knee and your other arm around in a big circle. Turn your shoulder and your head. Then untwist. Stretch your legs forward. And we'll do a full sitting bend. So start with your back straight. Bring your arms up sideways. Stretch all the way up. Lean from your hips forward and then down. And again, you can hold on either to your legs or to your feet, or use a strap around the balls of the feet and hold on to that. Keep softening your back, your hips and legs. And then we're going to hold on firmly with our hands, keep them where they're at, as you lift your head, your neck, straighten your back. So just lift and pull against your hands. And then relax back down again. And let your body relax. And then first, just look up with your head, then curl your neck up, your upper back up, and come up with your back straight. And then let's do the butterfly. So just bring the soles of your feet together. We'll start with the warm-up stretches. Stretch forward with one arm at a time. Do both hands together like a swimming stroke. And the next time you stretch forward, stay stretched forward. Cup your hands over your feet and let your neck relax and let your head drop down. Keep softening your hips, your thighs, your back. And then look up with your head, curl your neck up, straighten your upper back, and stretch your legs forward. Take a minute to bounce your knees. And then let's lie down on our backs. And if you're using straps, just put them where you can reach them easily. We'll start by bringing our knees up to our chest. Lift your feet as high off the floor as your knees, and keep your feet at that height as you swing your legs around in a circle. When your knees come towards your chest, change directions, going back the other way. And the next time your knees come to your chest, keep them at your chest and stretch both legs straight up toward the ceiling. Let's do the ankle bends. Point your toes up, push your heels up, bend your ankles back and forth. And then let's do ankle rotations in opposite directions. And then change directions. And then come to a stop. And then we're going to do an upside down split. So if you're using straps, loop one strap over the arch of each foot. If you're not using straps, you can hold on to the backs of your legs or grab hold of your ankles or even hold on to the big toes as long as you can keep the legs straight. So whatever way you can do to keep the legs straight, hold on and let your legs fall wide apart. And just keep softening your hips, your inner thighs. As you relax those muscles, you might find your feet just coming slightly farther apart from each other. But remember, the key to this is keeping the legs straight. And then let's bring our legs back together. Keep your legs straight. You can either cup one hand behind each knee or leg, or clasp your fingers together. Again, if you can keep your legs straight, and then bring your forehead towards your knees. Remember to keep breathing. And then bring your head down, arms down, and bend your knees to your chest and bring your feet to the floor, about a foot apart from each other, arms along your sides. Press the small of your back into the mat. Lift your hips as high as you can, and then try to draw the shoulders one at a time toward each other underneath your back. And just keep your hips pushed up. Feel your body in this position. And then roll your back down. And stretch your arms straight out at shoulder height, palms flat on the floor. Stretch your legs down along your mat. Lift one of your legs straight up toward the ceiling, and then over the other leg and down to the side. Bring the foot towards your hand as much as you can. Turn your head in the opposite direction from your leg. Keep relaxing your body in this position. And then bring both your head and leg up. Keep your legs straight as you lower it. When your foot reaches the floor, lift the other leg straight up toward the ceiling and then bring it over to the side and down. Turn your head in the opposite direction from your leg. Try to soften the areas that feel tight. And then bring both your head and your leg up and keep your legs straight as you lower it. When your foot reaches the floor, bring both knees up to your chest. And we'll do the baby pose. Arms between your knees, over your ankles. Either hold on to the ankles or hold on to the outsides of your feet and let everything relax. Remember to relax your shoulders and arms. Keep your knees where they're at and lift your feet so your lower legs go straight toward the ceiling from your knees. Let the weight of your arms gently pull your knees toward the mat. And then bring your feet back to the first position. Relax again. Bring your knees together. Clasp your hands around one of your knees. Slide your other leg down along the mat. Let your body relax. And then bring your forehead towards your knee. Keep breathing. Bring your head down and switch legs. Start by relaxing. Bring your forehead towards your knee. And bring your head back down. And then bring your other knee up. And let's do knee circles. Either cup one hand over the top of each knee or rest your arms on the floor. Draw a circle in the air with your knees. And then change directions. And then let's come to a stop and bring your feet down to the floor about 1.5 feet apart from each other. We'll do the pelvic circles. Just roll and tilt your pelvic area in a circular movement. And then change directions. And then let's come to a stop. We'll get ready for the relaxation. Lie on your back with your hands about 12 inches away from your body and the palms turned up. Feet about a foot, foot and a half apart from each other. Remember, if this is uncomfortable for your lower back, you can bend your knees and lean them together. And once you're lying down, just make sure your spine is straight from your tailbone up through your neck. Be sure to cover up or put socks back on to stay warm if you need to. Let your body begin to relax. Soften the top of your head, your forehead. Soften your eyebrows and the space between your eyebrows. Soften your eyes, the muscles around your eyes, your cheeks, nostrils, your mouth, and the corners of your mouth. Soften your chin, jaw, your neck, and your throat. Soften your shoulders, upper arms, lower arms. Soften your hands, your fingers, and your fingertips. And when you breathe in, imagine the air is flowing all the way down to the tips of your fingers. When you breathe out, imagine the air is flowing all the way back up through your arms and out through your nose. Soften your fingertips, your fingers. Soften your hands, lower arms, and upper arms. Soften your shoulders, your chest, and your upper back. Soften the area around your waist, your lower back, your hips, your abdomen. Soften your upper legs, lower legs, your feet and your toes. As you breathe in, imagine the air is flowing all the way down to the tips of your toes. And as you breathe out, imagine the air flowing all the way back up through your body and out through your nose. Soften your toes, your feet. Soften your lower legs and your upper legs. Soften your lower back, your hips, your abdomen. Soften the area around your waist, the middle of your back, your upper back, your chest, your shoulders. Soften your upper arms, lower arms. Soften your hands, your fingers, and your fingertips. And then relax your fingertips, your fingers, your hands, lower arm and upper arm. Soften your shoulders, your neck and throat. Soften your jaw, chin, your mouth, nostrils, and your cheeks. Relax your eyes, eyebrows, and your forehead. Relax the top of your head. Feel the flow of your breath. Feel your body. Feel the floor underneath you and feel how it supports your body. Feel the air around you, touching your skin. When you feel ready, you can bring your hands up and cup them over your eyes. And then open your eyes so you're looking into your hands. And watch your hands as you bring them away from your face. You can stretch if you want to, and sit up when you feel ready. Namaste.